Hey, welcome to episode 51. Today is Wednesday, June 11th. Oh my gosh. I'm so unbelievably excited about this episode. Okay. So over the years, I have been to a lot of diabetes conferences, a lot of meetups, a lot of retreats, and the part I always walk away remembering is the stories. Not that the sessions are bad, or the research posters and all of that kind of stuff are bad, but the real life moments that people share in between. Like the guy who cut holes in all of his pockets to run his tubing through. Like, I'm like, yeah, man, that's just like me. Or the mom who once, used frosting as a correction snack because that's what was in her purse. Or the woman who looked at me one time, she said, "Oh, you do that too. I thought I was the only one doing it." And those moments are incredible. My name's Neil. This is your best T1D, your podcast. Today is a big one because today is the day my brand new book, Type 1 Diabetes, True Stories, is officially out. And I wrote it because I couldn't hear or have time to listen to everybody's stories. I wanted to like write some of mine down, but also I want to hear yours. It's full of those wait, you do that too moments. This book has some humor in it, right? Some of it's cringy. Some of it's going to make you want to yell at the page, like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing that so badly?" But that is the point, because when we hear someone else's story, we stop feeling like we're the only one who is lost in the woods by ourselves. We realize this is difficult for everybody. And that doesn't make us weak. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. So I've decided to give you guys a little gift. Okay. This is chapter 1. It's an intro to the book, and it sets the tone for all the stories that are inside. And I thought I would read it to you guys for free. This is free. This is chapter 1 of Type 1 Diabetes Short Stories. You're the first people to hear this. So good luck. Chapter 1. Oh, you too? Nobody remembers easy. It's a life motto and the unofficial theme of this entire book. Now, I almost called this book Type 1 Diabetes Short Stories, but let's be honest, nothing about life with T1D is short. Not the diagnosis, not the explanations, definitely not the insurance prior authorization phone calls. Am I right? Representative! Shouting that at the top of my lungs on the phone. These stories aren't short. They're true. Some of them are hilarious. Some are gut-wrenching. Some will leave you shaking your head thinking, "Bro, what are you doing?" These are the kind of stories that usually get told in fragments on a podcast or in a direct message or during a moment at a conference or maybe in the comments section on Instagram. But they've never had space to live in long form until now. For the past year, I have been writing down the most defining moments from my life with Type 1 diabetes. The good, the bad, the messy middle. Each chapter is a story from my life with Type 1 diabetes. Now, sometimes I nailed it. Most of the time, I did not. You'll hear about the time I ripped out my insulin pump in the middle of a canoe trip with my family and ended up begging for syringes at a Walmart pharmacy like I was in a pawn shop or something. You'll meet Amelia, a mother of 2 in the Amazon rainforest, who taught us how to show up. Why? Because I know you have moments too. See, everyone has a day 1. The day they were diagnosed, the day their child was diagnosed, the day everything changed. But this book isn't just about day 1. It's about all the moments that came after that. Now, I've written down some moments that have defined my 30 plus years with T1D. The ones that made me laugh, made me cry, and made me better. Now, I'll be honest. Some of these stories I have never shared before. Some of them I wasn't sure I should share, but here we are. This book exists because the T1D community is made up of people who show up for each other and themselves. People who've sent supplies to someone with T1D they've never even met, like halfway across the world. People who would have navigated like impossible situations with courage. People who have quietly fought every day just to stay in the game. Every chapter ends with a quick reflection, some thoughts on what I learned, what I do differently, and what you can take from it. This isn't a how-to book. It's a been there, felt that book. So whether you're reading this as a person living with T1D, you're a caregiver, a partner, a parent, or someone who's just trying to understand, it's for you. You are going to meet people in these pages who have changed my life. You're going to read about a vending machine betrayal, like mid-hypoglycemia, a moment where I was peeing off the back of a speeding truck. Yeah, you heard that right. You'll hear about how the floors at Bob Evans aren't very soft when you pass out. You'll hear what it feels like to fly into the middle of the Amazon with a suitcase full of insulin. You'll meet a Peruvian man named Samuel who could teach a masterclass in T1D survival. And you'll learn the exact moment I realized that connection, not control, is what actually changes lives. Now, if you see yourself in any of these pages, good. If you learn something, great. If you laugh, even better. And if you feel understood or connected or even a little bit more hopeful, that's why this book exists. To give these stories a place to live, to help you feel seen, to make you laugh, to make you think, I'm not alone in this. Now, this book is meant to educate you in some way, maybe entertain you along the way, but more than anything, to remind you, you are not doing this alone. You're not the only one who's made mistakes. You're not the only one who's had to figure it out in real time. In your story, it matters. So let's get into it. These are my true stories, but I think you'll find they might feel like yours too. And that's it. That is the end of chapter 1. The book is out. And if this podcast has helped you feel less alone, then I really think that type 1 diabetes true stories will too. You can get it on Amazon. It's on Kindle or Audible. And when you read it, just let me know what story hit you the hardest or what made you laugh the loudest or cringe the most, because your story matters just as much as mine does. This is a long episode. They're not normally like this, but new episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They're normally about 5 minutes. I want to thank our sponsor, Blue Circle Health. And it's so interesting the way these sponsorships happen. But they happen because I believe in this team. Because if you have ever waited like 3 months for a basic appointment only to feel misunderstood, Blue Circle Health is different. They'll get you in quickly, and they just get T1D, right? They get it. It's free, it's virtual, and it's built to work with your life. Some of their services, they include prescription assistance, CGM onboarding, emotional support, and diabetes education. You can go to bluecirclehealth.org and sign up for free. I say this every single time. Nobody remembers easy, and you are the one that is still showing up, and that's worth a lot. I'm proud of you. See you in the next episode.